This is a typical Vinnie Moore thing, I think. That's really one of the things that when I think of his sound is the legato combined with a very, very smooth legato combined with a whammy bar. Obviously also has a very nice alternate picking technique, but this is really, I think, the essence of Vinnie Moore's sound in my world anyway. And I just want to discuss this and talk about how you can not copy his chops or anything like that, but copy his ideas. And I just also want to go ahead and say he may not have invented this. Maybe it's Steve Vai. I don't know, and I don't really think it's important. But I think this sound is a typical Vinnie Moore thing, and I really think that being inspired from, among others, Vinnie Moore really also has given my sound something that I really enjoy, and that is enjoy playing, and that is that typical legato kind of thing combined with the whammy bar. Obviously, a lot of or some other people also did it, like Yngwie and Steve Vai and other people. But I really think that this is the essence of his sound. So what he does is he just plays this scale pattern. The first scale pattern of the major scale, and then he the first note kind of he plays a long note, and he you know he dips the whammy bar. And what you need to, if you're new to this, what you really need to look out for, one of the critical things of playing with the whammy bar is, of course, being able to mute the surrounding strings of the surrounding strings. And what he also does, which I really think I enjoy, is that one of the not so awesome things about legato playing is when you use the pick as the first thing that you do when you get into a new string. In most cases, you have to use when you ascend, you have to use the pick on the first note at least. I really never was crazy. I was never crazy about this sound, because I think you get that accent on the first note. I don't like that sound. So I wanna, like Vinnie does here in this one. I think he has a very subtle way of losing that sound. And what he actually does, among others, is that he excels the speed ascending, and then once he descend, he combines. He doesn't just play. He when he gets into the G string again, he do the little turnaround, which immediately throws the triplet sound. And plus, another great thing about it is that you play a lot of notes with no picking, so you get that complete that ongoing smooth sound. And then he does this, turns around one time here, but that's not really so important about his sound. It's just the thing he does in his lick. So and it also very important about the dipping, because it seems so easy, and it is when you played it for a long time. But being able to get this sound, it takes some drilling, it takes some getting used to, because you don't want to hit the note before you release the whammy bar. So you don't want to play unless that's particular sound that you're after. But that's not what he does anyway. Once he's down here, he does another little trick that you need to know. I think if you want to use the whammy bar and use Vinnie's sound, he hammers onto this note, and then while sliding, he dips the whammy bar. So slowly it goes like this. typical Vinnie Moore. Something like that. So you can do that with any scale pattern, of course. You know, play around with those concepts. So I'll play around with these concepts in the different scale patterns. And I'm Violet, and I'll send you a new video really soon.